Welcome back to Country Boy Tested. Got a couple of updates for you here. Remember, I was telling you to order these kind of batteries when you're looking for a bike and you're trying to figure out which one is going to be the best type of bike, especially if you're getting multiple bikes and you're going to have multiple riders. You may want to make sure you get an interchangeable battery. What am I meaning by that? I mean the battery that mounts behind the seat post. These batteries right here, that's a 12 amp hour. So when I went to buy a replacement, the one that I had on this one is, let's zoom in on that, 48 volt 12 amp hour. Okay, now that's the battery we're replacing on this one. Now we didn't have to replace the bottom plate on it. We didn't have to, but the new one has a waterproof rating. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it out and put the new plate on it. I didn't have to, but I'm going to, because this one makes it a little bit more waterproof so water can't get down into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that out, put the new plugs in. Now the battery went right on here and worked and everything. I just want to put the new, that's really an upgrade I'm doing on it. It's putting the new waterproof plate on it and everything and sitting it back. It's nothing to it. It's all plug and play. I just got it loose here. I just want to give y'all an update on the battery. Yes, my battery came today. It came, if you saw that price, $233. No kidding. With a 3 amp hour charger and everything. Brand new air cooled unit. 3 amp hour charger. It came packed real good. Charger was in this box. And let's go over here real quick and I will show you the new battery that came in, because here's the good news. You won't believe this. That's the new one that just got in. I'm charging, as you see. It's got a little, I done got it dirty already, but let's go. Let's get right here. See if y'all can see something on that right there. That is a 48 volt 15 amp hour. That is what they sent me. It said 13 amp hour on the site, but you see the battery. I put it as a little clip on the front. It's on Amazon. So I'm gonna go ahead and order 2 more of those, because that was $233 for 15 amp hour 48 volt battery. So now I can just go ahead and keep 2 of them charged up as spares. Then we'll use the 2 and we'll have the extra ones here, which I got to rebuild that one. That one needs to be rebuilt. So that'll be my experimental one I can play around with. And then that one over there is good to go, but I'm still gonna go ahead and order, because that's a 12 amp hour battery, just like this one is. So those are 12. The new replacement battery for $233, that was shipped, that included shipping, $233. And it'll go on either one of these. I can put them on either one of these. It'll be interchangeable. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So that is why I was saying, make sure you pick your bike by the battery and by the ease of replacing the battery. The battery is the gas tank and the fuel. So you kind of want to make sure you have, you can fuel up anywhere, can always get, the proper gas tank, as they say. Because it's hard when you get one of these, like on my mock wheels, the battery's integrated into the frame. It fits into the frame. Well, I can't buy I don't have a lot of competition out there competing to sell me a battery for those specific bikes. So all of my bikes that have those specific batteries that fit into the frame, I'm stuck with them. I mean, there's one place, it's in New Jersey, that rebuilds these batteries, and that's they're pricey. You'll see if you pull them up. I'm not gonna call a name. I don't want nobody getting mad and like, oh, you're bad mouthing us. No, y'all kind of expensive, and I understand you got to put some work in these things, but I mean it shouldn't. The price on them now, the brand newness is wearing off, so the price on them is going down. So don't get yourself stuck with one that you can't find a battery for, or you have to send that battery off to rebuild it. Because when I look at a used bike, the first thing I look at is the battery, and I pull it up online and see if I can find that battery anywhere. And if I have a hard time finding that battery, I leave that bike right where it's at, because that's why it's there. So, you know, take this into mind when you're buying your bike, when you pick one out. These little step through frames right here, you'll see them under a bunch of different names. But the key thing you are looking for is the battery behind the seat post, because that is a generic battery that you're going to be able to find online very easily and very affordable. Like I just showed you, I just bought a 48 volt 15 amp hour slide-in battery for $233 shipped. That was with it being shipped, including everything. It just got here today. I just showed it to you on the charger over there. And you saw the 15 amp. So I'm not making it up. I'm showing you where to save money at on these things and how to do this without breaking the bank on it. So take these little notes, do what you can with it, you know, save where you can, because we all in the same boat trying to save our dollars, because we pay taxes and taxes and taxes. So hopefully that'll help a few people out. Check that out. Go on Amazon, get you a couple of them batteries, and like I said, just look online. You'll find a ton of these online for sale, and a lot of them people need brake jobs done on them. People are overwhelmed. They think it's more like a motorcycle or a car. These are very simple to work on. There's nothing complicated that you can't pick a YouTube video up and figure out what's going on. So, you know, take it from Country Boy Tested here. I like to save my money and do what I can, make my dollar stretch as far as I can. I'm just sharing that with you so we can all have a good come up on that one right there. Batteries for $233, 15 amp hour. You know, that's affordable. Most people paying like $400 or $500 for an extra battery. That's 2 batteries for that price. One of my mock wheels, the battery's like $500. So I can get 2 of these batteries. Say my mock wheel is 16 amp hour. This is 15 amp hour. So, I mean, you just do the math, man. Just do the math. They're doing a huge markup on a lot of this stuff. And now that you can find these parts and everything you need right there on Amazon. It's all from China now. It's all from China. Don't think no different. You got high-end parts and low-end parts, but it all comes from China to make these. Even when they say put together here in the good old US of A. Those parts come from China. So don't beat yourself up and don't overspend. Let's do this like some of them smart kids, them smart whiz kids. Let's beat them to the punch on it. All right, I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. Leave a like, subscribe, share this with a few friends so it can help them save some money. But just remember that. Make sure you get one with that seat post battery. That's the easiest battery to replace. That's the cheapest battery on the market, and you can get a few of them to keep them on. So if you want to ride all day, you just put a couple of these batteries in the car and go about it, baby. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by Country Boy Tested. Be blessed.